Blocks the jump in. Uh-oh. Falls short. Uncomfortable space here. Can they clip each other on the edge? The jump in is denied. Shoots off a fireball up close. Holds out with a block. Takes the chance to hurt him. Gets the parry in and adds some pressure. Life lead opens up. KO. Player one takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Sneaks in above. Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. Got their eye on the air. They were right to be on guard there. That combo did decent damage. Both fighters planning something? Connect experiencing burnout. Ends the meter, hoping for a good return. Player one in dire straits with burnout. Can they keep on him? Player two in fold for the throw. That's what they came for. Knockdown and one chance here may end this match. Manages, ooh, what a smart play. Both sides getting the flatlines on. Here's the final round. The real fight starts now.
Beautiful fight.
Player one.
How do they come for them with the balance? Jumps! Anti-air in the clutch! Barely blocks the jump in. Attempts to break the stalemate. This is gonna hurt. Jumps in. This may turn into a big chance. Super armor. Cold and calculated. Both absolutely refusing to give up ground. Target combo into and easy. Combo. Let's go. Super art to show them what a PhD in fighting can do for you.
Will
they survive? What? That was enough to kill? Yo, that read was godlike. Get that bank account ready because that's why it's easy money.
What? Player two.
It's not over yet. Let's believe it's time for that. Uses the target combo as a filler. That combo did decent damage. Oh! Punish counter. This could lead to something big. Solid combo. The jump in is denied. Knockdown. Misses the drive impact. Caught in the KO.
Yes.
Player one takes the
That's
round
right.
like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? They both showed their hands a little bit, so they must be thinking of a counter. Nice counter. What's their game plan here at this critical stage? Jumps in. What'll happen here? Jumps. Jumps up. Not much life difference. Anti-air drops. A quick breather. Our fighters are at a standstill. What's the play here? Drive impact misses. A jump in. Gets the side switch. Flatlines on. Player one brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.
Cara, que bagulho chato do caralho, rapaz.
How is this rematch going to play out? Are we going to witness a blow up here? Box him with a target combo. Takes the chance to hurt him. Throws him down. Checks with the projectile. Player one pushes the opponent into the corner. What's the play here? Had the radar up and running. The jump in is denied. Strings it all together. KO.
I do.
Player two takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Nice, perfect parry there. What'll they do next? Everything up until now, and everything from here on out is so vital. Takes them all the way to the corner with that. Still very early in the round. Time's the only thing moving here. Player 2 can't let their drive gauge run out. They need to find a way to reset the situation. Flashes them. Both fighters planning something? Grabs and throws them away. Super smart play to stop the opponent. A super art? Player 1 is in a pretty good situation with a meter advantage. Turnout! Expect the tempo of the match to change. Can they create an opportunity for themselves to seal the deal? Oh, looking for the definitive end to this round with a level 3 super! We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win? It's time for both fighters to lay it all on the line. Breaks the block with a throw. Nice counter. Both fighters look to set things up as they continue to jostle for position. Oh my, the throw tech! Perfect execution with the anti-air. Player 2 needs to take advantage of the gauge disparity. Target combo into... Are they going to be able to come back and all the throw connects? Amazing! Impact squat! Nice backdraw, super hard incoming. Turns out, the teammate pumps the brakes on the impact. They're back into the corner now. What are they gonna do? Shakes things up with a fireball. This is it! Are you kidding me? That was a fight heard round the world! Yo, top that!
Player 1.
It's not over yet! Best believe it's time for that comeback! Target combo into... Jump! Quick dashing! Takes them all the way to the corner with that. Player 2 is going to have a hard time managing their drive now. Box him with a target combo. Player 2 is working with a less than ideal drive game. They'll need to be very careful here. This is a real back and forth match for team. They definitely know what the other is capable of. Let's off a projectile to waste time. Parries the projectile. Hold your breath. Grabs him. Does a good job of pushing back. Good job block KO. Player 2 on the board first with the win. They'll want to
Player
keep the
1.
pressure on. Puts the super armor to good use. Shoots off a fireball up close. Shows the medium kick. Uses the target combo as a filler. Bends the meter. Hoping for a good return. Player 2 is in a pretty good situation with a meter advantage. They break things off to take a quick breather. Doing some quick planning? Tries in with a fist to keep the pressure on. Zones with the fireball. Lashes him. Player 1 needs to use the threat of the corner here. Are we gonna see a comeback here? A quick breather. Takes in the throw. Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.
Player 1.
Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Goes for a projectile to try and change the pace. Parries the projectile. We're still in the early going, and it's really anyone's fight. What are they thinking here? That was a solid anti-air. Uncomfortable space here. Can they clip each other on the edge? Big opening ready to be taken advantage of after that parry. Player 1 is almost dead, but some clutch drive opts for the throw to close it out. Player 2 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with?
Player 1.
Sees him coming and shrugs it off with a super arm. Fireball from very long. What's next here? Both fighters are looking for a way to get in, but there's still time to feel up. Bends the meter, hoping for a good return. Player 2 is in a pretty good situation with a meter advantage. Gotta be careful not to whip at this range. They were right to be on guard there. Not much life difference. What'll happen here? Meets them air to air. Manages to block the jump in attack. That throw's gonna take off a chunk of damage. Saw that coming. The throw missed. Their life is hanging by a thread. They gotta lean heavily on their drive movement. Catches them out. Throw denied. Getting ready. Nice. Yo. Critical art now. Lifeline zone. Last round, people.
Player
Both
one.
players gotta go all in from this point. Looking to follow up after that target combo. Flashes him. Super art to show what a PhD fighters can do for you. Player one with a slight lead. Will they capitalize? Dragon Lash. Oh, they changed sides. This is gonna hurt. Oh, Kong knocked them out of the air. Tries to make something happen with an ball. Kisses the fireball. Player one was an absolute beast in that match.
Essa. A quarta.
Player one.
It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. Uses the target combo as a filler. That combo did decent damage. Smart throw. That'll do more damage than usual. On dangerous turf. Easy to get tagged at this range. Knockdown. Turns it up a notch and sends them to the corner. Strings it all together. Gets the counter hit throw. Takes a trip. Gets the jump in. Life lead opens up. Player one will have to spend the meter, hoping for a good return. No life left. They gotta mind the drive difference too. Player burnout activates. Player one needs to hold out until their drive gauge recovers. Okay, creating some space here. They continue to battle it out in the middle of the stage. Knockdown and attempts to break KO. Player two with a big first round pickup. They close it out.
Player one.
Sees him coming and shrugs it off with a super armor. A trade, but they're not worried. Pushing through with the Gladius. Gotta be careful not to whiff at this range. Flies in with a fist to keep the pressure on. Player one is barely hanging in there, but can still mount a comeback using their drive. Are we gonna see a comeback here? Knockout and in there. That's what happens when you capitalize on all of your chances.
Player one.
Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Projectile to try and change the situation. They're still in the early going, and it's really anyone's fight. It's the start of the round. How will they start their approach? They get the distance they want. Let's see their approach. Nice, perfect parry there. What'll they do next? Uses the target combo to take a chunk of damage off the opponent. Combo with the target combo. The jump in is denied. Checks him with the projectile. Sticks the jump in. Brings out the super. How is this gonna work out for them? They just went for it with that super. This may be the start of their counter-offensive. In a dire situation, they can't afford any mistakes. They're being absolutely ripped. Player two on the board first with a win. They'll want to keep the pressure on.
Player one.
Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Parries the attack. Combo with the target combo. Oh, they're in the corner now. No running away. Shows the medium kick. Player two will need to play it conservative until their drive refreshes. Medium kick. Quick dashing. Uses the gauge for a super arm. Shipujin right hit. Good damage option there. Both fighters planning something? Player two in dire straits with burnout. They've got him up against the wall, and the stun is there. Player one holding on to that corner advantage. Crowns him from above. Turning it right up with the super. Gets the corner switch. It might be some time for payback. Willing to risk it for the overdrive. They're taking a step back to slow down the pace. In attack range. So, flatline zone. Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this point. Starts things off with a jump in. Zones with the fireball. Shuts that down with a parry. Balance from above. This is gonna hurt. Aims for the shin. Player one with a slight lead. Will they capitalize? Taking chunks out of each other here. The pace quickens after trading hits. They're using a fireball to force a lead. What perfect time! Rails them with the gladius! Player two can't let connects with the throw. The reactions on display. Dragon Lash. Putting it all. They are done. How's that? Player one clinches the win. But that could have been anyone's game. No way we could have called that.
Player one.
It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that comeback. In with the phalanx. Looks like they want to put a new spin on things with that fireball. Both fighters want to establish themselves early on. Okay, we're in the early stages of the round. Maintains composure and pushes out of the corner. On dangerous turf. Easy to get tagged at this range. Good anti-air. Okay, they trade hits. Very nice anti-air there. They read their opponent like a book. There's the life gap opening up. They need to lean hard on their drive usage. Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. KO. Player one on the board first to win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Stops the attack by using a drive pair. Jumps, takes them all the way to the corner with that. This fight is just underway. What kind of game plan do they have? Brushes that off and keeps going. Uses the target combo as a filler. A quick breather. Hits the back throw to get the side step. They were right to be on guard there. Player two will look to apply pressure here. What'll happen here? They're going for the super art. Scared money don't make no money. Spends it all for the Shinryu rip-off. Super! Will this super art do anything? Oh, that's gonna leave a crater! What now? Big drop down now. They're using a flash. There's the burnout. Player two, what a finish! Player one was an absolute beast in that match.
Player one.
It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that comeback. Hits with the overhead. Takes the chance to hurt him. Throws him down. Player one pushes the opponent into the corner. All right. It's a normal hit, but they get in there. Takes a trip. Very solid corner switch. Life lead opens up. All right, what's coming up next? Grabs him. Player
Ah, não pode, toda hora eu ficava nessa, velho. Toda hora eu ficava nessa, velho.
Player one picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage.
Player one.
Essa, quadra.
Sees him coming and rubs it off with the super armor. Shows the medium kick. Shoots off a fireball up close. Player one won out those close scuffles, and now they gotta have a plan for the next round. Takes the opponent out of the air. This is a chance to dictate the pace. All right, what's coming up next? Scrapping it out up close. Puts the super armor to good use. Both fighters planning something? Shuts that down with a parry. Long-range fireball to break the silence. So, what's next? Utilizes the parry here to try and establish the pace. Oh, could be the start of something. Jump? Crowns them from above. They're taking a step back to slow down. This could lead to some big damage. Going in? Not much life left. Ooh, what a smart throw. A real test of nerves here. This is gonna hurt. Dragon Lash. Player 1 needs to wraps it up with a throw. This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks.
Player 1.
Parries. Goes with the fireball. Shows a medium kick. Player 2 managed their drive gauge well to create lots of opportunities for themselves. Let's see if they can maintain this rhythm. Full SA meters on deck for both sides. This could be over. In with the cross. Getting up close and personal. Player 1 connects with the throw. Okay, here we go. This is gonna hurt. They've got him. Oh, putting the cherry on top. They're gonna teach you a lesson here. To play with fire, you're gonna get burned. Make smart use of the gauge. Good, super. Target combo into. Oh, combo. Let's go. They're taking a step back to slow down the pace. Big super armor use. Player 2 can't grab them. Oh, they switch sides. I can't. Oh, see? Oh, and you're grounded. Player 2 was definitely sweaty during that well-earned win.
Player 1.
It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that winner. Super armor. Cold and calculated. Throws a fireball. Goes for the jump in. Quick dashing. Strings it all together. Sticks the combo. Blocks the jump in. At this range, many attacks can connect if you stick something out. The neutral game is very important. Player 2 chases him down. Takes a big gamble and rips out a raw super. Player 1 turned this right around with that super. Attempts to break the stalemate with the fireball. Player 1 can't afford mistakes without that drive gauge. Oh God, this is tense. You've got to be mindful of reach and jump-ins at this range. In there! Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage.
Player 1.
Clean parry. The next round is beginning. What's gonna happen now? Jumps? The fighters continue to check each other in the early going. The quarter makes it hard to escape. That'll be the setup here. Was looking for that jump attack. Medium kick. Flashes it. Uses the gauge for a super. Shifu doing the business. A quick breather. Long range fireball to break. Oh, burnout triggered. Player 1 has an empty drive gauge. This is a very precarious situation. Goes with the safe stuff with that target combo. Jumps in, crowns him from above. Oh, putting the cherry on top. Player 1 can't use any drive moves. Gotta play it safe. Uses the drive gauge. Any mistake here is gonna be fatal. What's it gonna be? They back down to regroup. This may be the final push. They're taking a step back to slow down the pace. Lots of distance here. Who's beating who? In with the phalanx. Harry connect, what a finish! Here's the final round. The real fight starts now.
Player 1.
Opens with a jump in. Yo, raw super here. Attempts to break the stalemate with a fireball. Ooh, what a smart throw. Dragon Lash. Quick medium poke. Barely blocks the jump in. They're in range. We gonna see a jump in? A dash? A jump? Flashes it. More fuel for the fire. Hook them up. This is the gigantic life lead. Close range projectile. A jump in. Shoryu closes it out. That was catch as catch can, as you're gonna get in a fight.
Player one.
It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run. Utilizes the parry here to try and establish the pace. Flashes him. Strings it all together. Maintains composure and pushes out of the corner. Stays cool and counters. Trips him up. Player one is just about out of drive right now. I'd like to see them use this drive disparity to shift the tide of the fight to their side. Likely with opening up, but that could still be overcome with smart drive moves. Had the radar up and running. Gets him. Player one sets the tone with that win. Let's see if they can keep it up. Goes for the jump in to start the round. They've piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it? Jumps in. Decides to meet them in the air. Player two chases them down. Going in. Player two holding on to that corner advantage. Hits them with a stopping block. Player one will need to play it. They can't squander this punish counter chance. Knockout and player one in dire straits with burnout. Flies in with a fist to keep the pressure on. KO. Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this point.
Yes!
Player one.
Pô, aguarda ele, meus planos todos, amor.
They are letting it fly. Looks like they want to put a new spin on things with their fire. Just hits them with a stopping block. Going in. Knocked up out of the air. Ooh, you never know what can happen here. Sets up with the jump in. Goes to the air. Both fighters need to find a way to utilize their drive. Keeps them out. Perfect execution with the anti-air. Nothing stops this train. Target combo into putting the cherry on top. They're gonna teach you a lesson here. To play with fire, you're gonna get burned. Nails the super. Time for dessert. A real test of nerves here. Are we gonna see a comeback? He tries to make something happen with an overdrive arm. Clutch, anti-air. Jumps. Looking, what are you jumping in for?
Essa.
That was catches
Yes.
can, as you're gonna get in the fight.
Pra tu acordar, pra tu poder ir pra escola bem. Bora. Como é que é?
Player one.
It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. Blocks it. Big throws. Jumps up. Gets the jump in. How's this? That was a solid anti-air. Both fighters are sitting on a full drive gauge. This might be prime time to let it rip. Box him with a target combo. Deftly shuts out the jump in. Throws him. What's next? Player one chases him down. Gets the counter hit throw. Takes a trip. Player two can't afford to get hit again, but still has a chance to take the round if they can find openings to use their drive. Taking stock. Like, gets him. Player one on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on.
Player one.
Immediate jump in. They both showed their hands a little bit, so they must be thinking of a counter. Jumps. Blocks. Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how sees them coming and shrugs it off with the super on it. They both have full drive gauges to work with. Barely blocks the jump in. Player one will look to apply pressure here. The life remaining tells us we're halfway through this match. Super arts on deck for both fighters. How they ooh, what a smart throw! What'll happen here? Manages to block the jump in attack. Flashes him. It's a good spot to use the super. Wants to close it out in style, but is it enough? What? That was enough to kill? Yo, that read was godlike. Player one brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.
Player one.
They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. Throws a fireball. Throw whips. Ooh, will they hit, whiff, or even charge in? Tricky territory here. Definitely shuts out the jump in. What are they thinking here? Plenty of life left. A full drive gauge to work with. They have tons of options at their disposal. Player two chases them down. Lands the forward throw. The corner pressure continues. In a dire situation, they can't afford any mistakes. And a super KO.
Caralho.
Player
Porra.
two takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with?
Player one.
Sees them coming and shrugs it off with the super armor. Projectile to try and change the situation. Scrapping it out up close. Uses the gauge for a super armor. Triple Jinrai hit. Good damage option there. How's this round going to develop? So, what's next? Checks with a medium kick. Barely blocks the jump in. A quick breather. Player one needs to use the threat of the corner here. Gets the back throw to turn things around. Player two is working with a better game. What can they do with it? Manages to block the jump in attack. Fireball into the corner. They're trying to force the opponent into making a mistake. We're at a standstill, but we may see an eruption soon. Shows the medium kick. What are they gonna do? Dragon Lash! Hit out of nowhere! This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks.
Player one.
Você é ruim, você ouviu, pô.
Who's going to steal this with Rosa? There's a change of sides. Player two will look to knock them out of the air. Target combo into turning it right up with a super Dragon Lash. Looking to follow up after that target combo and eats it. Player one needs to take advantage of the flatline zone. Gotta hand it to both of our fighters. They put on a real clinic for us.
Player one.
It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that comeback. They're trading attacks. Puts the super armor to good use. The jump in is denied. Checks them with the projectile. All right. On dangerous turf. Easy to get tagged at this range. Goes with the projectile to pressure the opponent. Who's it gonna be? Combo with the target combo. We've reached the midway point of the round, and both fighters are at about even life. Player two creates a good corner opportunity. Throws them to negate the block. We're in the final moments of the round. Both fighters sees them coming and shrugs it off with the super armor. Lots of distance here as both fighters look for an okay. Player two picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Checking their reaction to the fireball? Or are we going to see some fireworks here? Medium kick hit. Throws him. What's next? Projectile to try and change the situation. Manages to block the jump in attack. Gotta be careful not to whip at this range. Full SA meters on deck for both sides. This could be over soon. Player one can't use any drive moves without burning out. Going in, the life remaining tells us we're halfway through this match. Player one sets up with the jump in. A quick breather. Not much reads the throw and escapes. Attempts to break the stalemate with a fireball. They're taking a step back to slow down the pace. Are we the passes out the gate right there? This is going to hit for a critical armor. You gotta imagine that this is not only going to wreck their life bar, but also their nerves. This is going to hurt. Perfect execution with the anti-air. Can they close this round without relying on drive? Both of them back off. They may be willing to risk it for the overdrive. Whoa! Critical art now This is gonna kill.
Não gravei isso, cara. Eles estão...
Sit down and shut up! Flatline zone.
Player one.
We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win? Nice fireball. Anticipated that throw. Which fighter will control the pace of the match early on? Overhead. Their spacing is so on point right now. But who's gonna blink first? Both fighters are desperate for meter. They return to centers. The throw is denied. They may be planning to spend their drive gauge here. Looking to follow up after that target combo. Are they going to be able to come back and step turns out? Throw is denied. Wraps it up with a throw.
Next.
Ooh, I dare you to find me a better match than that. Get up and tell him what's good. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that window. Throws a fireball.
Alex, luz vermelha.
Slides in with a fist to keep the pressure on. Player 2 has a slight life lead that they may
Alexa, luz
sit on.
preta.
Bring forward to pressure the opponent. Next hit will end the round. KO.
É preta.
Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage.
Alexa, todas as luzes
How will they take
pretas.
advantage of everything that's happened up until now?
Olha lá.
Player 1 was completely shut out in that last round. They really need to think about whether to press on with their current game plan or change up their playstyle a bit. Jumps, grabs them.
Alex.
All right, what's coming up next? There's a wall splat. They can't do anything now. Player 1 needs to use the turn of the corner here. Smart play with the throw. Nice counter. What'll happen here? Still scrapping for control of the stage. Flashes, looking to impress with this super.
Depois eu vou fazer uma desgraça dos caras insistentes, mano. Ele não pede pra sair
Tries to
voando.
bait out a reaction to a fireball. Noticeable life lead. Is a comeback still possible? Player 2 has the chance to win the round if they can put their drive to good use. Doesn't take the throw. We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win? Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Superb reactions on display. Oh my God, they just choked it up. Here comes the anti-air in the clutch. Connects with the throw. They're in range. We gotta see a sick super armor used. Player 2 is in a bit, throws them. Noticeable life lead. Is a comeback still possible? They got him. Get that bank account ready because that fight was easy money.
Player one.
It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that rundown. Attempts to break the stalemate with a fireball. Throws him. What's next? Blocks the jump in. Throws him to negate the block. Player 1 has a slight life lead that they may sit on. Perfect parry to stop them. Time to go on the offensive. Uses the target combo to take a chunk of damage off the opponent. Taking stock. Solid combo. Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. Gets them. Player 1 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Goes with a projectile for their opening shot. Grabs them. Jumps in. Pushing through with the gladius. Balance from above. You've got to be mindful of reach and jump-ins at this range. The overhead's good. Oh, they're in the corner now. No running away. Looking to impress with this super Shikujin hit. Good damage option there. Big opportunity coming. They're going for the super art, catapults them up, and brings them crashing back down. This is gonna hurt. Both absolutely refusing to give up ground. They gotta dig down deep. Oh, the drive impact hits for a punish. More fuel to the pumps off the tank and scores the win. How's that? Now is catch as catch can, as you're gonna get in a fight.
Player 1.
It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. Zones with the fireball. Closes the gap. Sticks the combo. Parries to cancel the fireball. On dangerous turf. Easy to get tagged at this range. Starts with a jump in. Deals some damage with that quick combo. I wonder how both fighters will adapt to what we've seen so far. Does a good job of pushing back. Takes the chance to hurt him. Opts for the throw to close it out. Player 1 on the board first with the win. They'll
Player
have to keep
1.
the pressure on. Goes for the jump in to start. Goes low. Gets him with the anti-air. Scrapping it out up close. Flashes him. Manages to block the jump in attack. Smart play with the throw. A super art. Player 1 is working with a bench, looking to impress with this super. Oh, no question whether this super art is going to kill or not. There it is. They knew it'd be enough. Player 1 took no time to finish that fight.
Player 1.
How is this rematch going to play out? Are we going to witness a blow-up here? Can't tech the throw. Player 1 creates a good corner opportunity. All right, they throw them into the corner. They're looking to keep the pressure on and do some damage. Knockdown. Blocks the jump in. Goes for the throw. Holds out in the block. All right, what's coming up next? Decides to meet them in the air. Nice cross-up. Player 2 can't afford to get hit again, but still has a chance to take the round if they can find openings to use the KO. Player 1 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage.
Player 1.
Everything up until now, and everything from here on out, is so vital. Doesn't miss him, and falls for the throw. That's what they came for. Going in, sees him coming and shrugs it off with a super up. Hits him with a stopping block. Quick dash in. Both fighters planning something. Flies in with a fist to keep the pressure on. Oh, it's a good spot to use the super. Oh yeah, that's what I like to see. Rip-off! Bet that hurt. Quick breather. Player 1 might just goes for it at this range. Medium kick. Barely blocks the jump in. Both sides reads the jump in perfectly. Comes for them with a balance. Turns out. Player 2 can't use any drive boost. Hits the drive. What a finish!
Caralho, porra!
Both fighters going to go all in from this point. Opens with a jump in. Who will come out on top in this final round? Keith throws him. A jump in. Back into the corner. What setup do they have? Dragon Blast. Scrambling here to a does him dirty. Oh, putting the cherry on top. Cashes out on a triple perfectly executed. Player 1 was an absolute beast in that match.
Player 1.
It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. Blocks it. Flashes him. Takes the chance to hurt him. Grabs him. Perfect air-to-air. There's a corner switch. Sticks the jump in. Somehow pushes back all the way to center stage. Takes a big gamble and rips out a raw super. At this range, many attacks can connect if you stick something out. The neutral game is very important. With the life gap opening up, they need to lean hard. Gets him. Player 1 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Sees him coming and shrugs it off with a super on. Jumps up, grabs and throws him away. barely blocks the jump in. Super clutch corner switch. Player 2 will look to apply pressure here. There's a wall splash. They can't do anything now. Very slick with the combo. Gotta be careful not to whip at this range. Jump. Splashes them. Uses the gauge for a super arm. Triple Jinrai hit. Good damage option there. Going in. We have super arts on deck. There's still a chance to turn this around. KO. Player 1 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Checks them with a projectile. You're still in the early going, and it's really anyone's fight. On dangerous turf. Easy to get tagged at this range. Plenty of space between the two fighters, but who will decide to close the gap? Throw hits. Now the fun begins. Starts with a jump. Deal some damage with that quick combo. Takes the chance to hurt him. The impact gets blocked. Checks with the projectile. Combo with the target combo. Very solid corner switch. Can't tech the throw. Takes a trip. At this range, many attacks can connect if you stick something out. The neutral game is very important. Heading into the end game now, it's getting tense. Gets him. Player 1 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage.
Player 1.
Starting off with fireballs right from the get-go. Box him with a target combo. Heats it up with a combo into super. Triple Jinrai doing the business. Player 1 has a slight light, puts the super armor to good use. Player 2 is working with a better gauge. What can they do with it? What'll happen here? Jumps up. Goes with the safe stuff with that target. Both fighters planning something? This is gonna hurt. Finishes with the throw. That's what happens when you capitalize on all of your chances.
Player 1.
Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet.
Kalau pertama kali
Opening shot. Let's off a projectile to waste time. Carries the projectile. Both fighters are pretty much unscathed. Any developments early in the round will set the table for the rest of the fight. Uncomfortable space here. Can they clip each other on the edge? Starts with a jump in. Side switch. Now they're on the defensive. Backs them into the corner. Knockdown. Player 1 doesn't have a lot of drive gauge to play with. Not a good thing. How much damage can they deal before the opponent's drive gauge replenishes? Nice cross-up. Flashes him. Adds a little super juice into this combo for more damage. In a dire situation, they can't afford any mistakes. They hit each other. Closing moments of the match. One hit's gonna do it. Both fighters in there. Player 2 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with?
Player 1.
Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. The jump in catches them. Quick dashing. I can't keep track of these corner switches. Grabs and throws them away. Avoids getting stuck in the corner somehow. Drive gauge management here is going to be vital. Knockdown and not close enough for the throw. You've got to be mindful of reach and jump-ins at this range. Doesn't miss a beat. Goes for the jump-in. Going in. Backs them into the corner in a hurry. KO. Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this point.
Player 1.
Opens with a jump-in. Uses the target combo as a filler. Uses the gauge for a super arm. Triple Jinrai hit. Good damage option there. What will they do next? Barry. Quick dash. Player 1 is barely hanging on to the connects with the throw. He burn out, but they may have a plan here. Player 2 may be able to pull a fast one. This can lead to some big damage. Catches out the cage right there. This is going to hit for a critical armor. You gotta imagine that this is not only gonna wreck their life bar, but also their nerves. Okay, here we go. Noticeable life lead as a comeback crowns them from above. This is top 10 anime betrayal. Player 1 made some smart moves there. Great game.
Essa.
Levanta. Anda, Renato, levanta.
Seu irmão tá te chamando.
Levanta, vai dormir de novo. Levanta.
Alexa, todas as luzes brancas.
Levanta.
Não. Seu irmão tá te chamando. Seu irmão tá te chamando no telefone.
Telefone, zap, eu não falei. Levanta. Senta. Você tem de novo para deitar? Levanta.
É, você falou com teu irmão? O que ele quer? Não tem barulho estranho.
Eu te mandei negócio pra escutar aqui, tu viu? Viu agora?
Como é que tá jogando? Onde é isso?
Todo Rio agora vem aqui.
A moto. Sabe por que isso? Sabe por que isso? A moto da faixa tinha que ser no canto, né?
Você quer ter mais acidente?
Não, não é pra ter mais acidente não, pra ter multa. Daqui já vai ter uma lei. Multa que ele não pode. Antigamente não podia andar no meio. Agora vai ter uma lei que só pode andar no meio. Aí vai ter que multa. Cadê esse teu presidente, né?
Viu aí que eu te mandei? Tá ligando? Você que tá ligando, meu?
Ana, deixa o dinheiro lá na Valdirene. Vai deixar o teu dinheiro também? Da tua irmã é separado. Quanto que a tua irmã separou aí? Porque passam uns dias, só pra me saber que me poder anotar. Vai deixar o teu lá também? Vai deixar lá na Valdirene que eu vou pegar mais daqui a pouco. Só que mais tarde.
É, olha, vou te mandar aí no teu TikTok. Olha aí. Viu? O que é?
Falou com teu irmão?
Não dá pra ligar, não?
Distância para os upload. Ah, 27-14. Cara, mas os 14 eu perdi porque eu tava enjoado já, mano. Mesmo jogador. Vai abrir a porta pra ele. Quer abrir a porta? Vem aqui, papai. Aqui. Entra, meu neném.
Here comes a new challenger.
We are about to see a mirror match go down, where they can match each other move for move. This is the hardest kind of match. Who will come out on top?
Gotta do
Player
round
one.
one.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Tries to bait him with the projectile. It's the start of the round. How will they start their approach?
Caralho, ele é bom, hein?
Early going, and it's
Ele é
really
hack, não é
anyone's fight.
possível. O primeiro golpe dele é esse.
Okay, takes them all the way to the corner. Trips them up. Blocks the jump in. Good anti-air. What's the play here? Goes for the fireball. Clear that neither of them wants to be in the corner. They get driven into the wall, breaking their guard. Player one creates a good corner opportunity. The damage is really piling up now. You can see how cornering your opponent is such an effective game plan. What's their game plan here at this critical stage? With the life gap opening up, they need to lean hard on their drive. Good parry here to try and make something happen. Projectile to try and change the situation. Connects with medium. It's a good
Eu quero que se foda. Manda logo o chifrudo. Manda logo o Júnior. Por quê?
Player one
Player
with a
one.
good start to the
Ah,
fight. but
veio
can
já
they keep
lá
it
não,
up?
viado.
Starting
Eu
off
vi.
with fireballs right from the get-go. Closes the gap. Somehow pushes back all the way to center stage. It's a normal hit, but they get in there. Player one is going to have a hard time managing their drive now. At this range, many attacks can connect if you stick something out. The neutral game is very important. Breaks the block with a throw. Both fighters planning something? attempts to break the stalemate with a fireball. Flashes him. Uses the target combo as a filler. Player 1 is dominating this match. Good job escaping that dangerous corner situation. Smart play with the throw. Looking for a chance. Looks to add more pressure by parrying the projectile. Knockdown! Here comes the mix-up. Life lead is there, but still anyone's game. Ooh, what's this? What's gonna happen?
Fazer, cara, no moderno.
Turn out, but they may have a plan here. Player 2 can't use any drive moves. Gotta play it safe. Tensions are running high. Oh, critical art out. This is gonna kill.
Vai na besteira de pular.
Sit down and shut up!
What a finish! Player 1 survived that tense mirror match.
Player 1.
It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run. Shows a medium kick. Checks him with the projectile. Throws him. What's next? Goes with the projectile to pressure the opponent. Player 1 has the life lead. Lays on the pressure with the projectile. Maintains composure and pushes out of the corner. Goes for the throw. Knockdown. Deftly shuts out the jumper. That's some big juicy damage on that counter hit. Goes for a projectile to try and change the pace. This is the perfect range to reach out and tag them with something. Taking stock. Bops him with a target combo. Player 2 creates a good corner opportunity. Nice tag. Throws him to negate the block. Knockdown.
Porra.
Oh, burnout triggered. Knockdown and risky up close scrap still going. Closing moments of the match. One hit's gonna dip.
Ah, era ele que tava em burnout, não era eu não, caralho.
Like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Gets the jump in. Tatsu's out of the quick dash. Player 2 chases them down. Medium kick hits. Breaks the block with a throw. Full SA meters on deck for both sides. This could be over soon. Player 1 can't use any drive moves without burning out. Shoots off a fireball up close. Jinrai kick for a mix-up. There's a wall slap. They can't do anything now. Going in? Sure you can. Their will to win is really... Oh, burnout triggered. Player 2 will look to a... Oh no, they're stunned. Closes the gap. With brief KO. Player 2 proved to be the victor in that mirror match.
Player 1.
How is this rematch going to play out? Are we going to witness a blow-up here? From up above. Sticks the combo. Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner. Clear that neither of them wants to be in the corner. Lays on the pressure with the projectile. Strings it all together. Hits with the overhead. Throws them to negate the block. Taking stock. Life lead opens up. Player 1 is almost dead, but some clutch drive moves and a few... Oh, burnout triggered. Burnout activates. It's a good spot to use the super. To come from the brink like that? What a comeback. Player 1 is now riding a huge wave of momentum. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Checks them with a projectile. The fighters continue to check each other in the early going. Both fighters want to establish themselves early on, so they break forward to pressure the opponent. Player 2 has the meter lead. Tries to keep the pressure on the opponent by zoning with fireball. Throws a fireball here, maybe as a simple zoning strat. They're being absolutely relentless with this fireball pressure in the corner. Jinrai kick for a mix-up. They gotta make sure not to splurge with that drive gauge and leave themselves vulnerable. Sure you can? Player hits them with a stopping bomb. Closes the gap. That combo did decent damage. Baits out the attack and gets the punish counter. Flashes it. It's a good spot to use the super. There's a change of size. Pops him hard. Throws a fireball. Nothing stops this train. Their spacing is so on point right now. But who's gonna blink first? They super to show up what a THT and fighters can do for you. Okay, here we go. They both decide to ease the tension and back off. Pokes with a kick. That amazing, never say die attitude got them the win. Player one survived that tense mirror match.
Camarão.
Here comes a new challenger.
Deixa lá que ela tá esperando, acho que ela vai sair. Deixa lá pra mim rapidinho. Deixa lá pra mim, por favor. Tá, depois eu resolvo com a tua irmã aqui. Vai anotar aqui. 200.
200 diabetes. Não.
Não, a Ana vai deixar lá, amor. Esquece a Beth.
And they've gone for the same character. Neither side's gonna want to lose this one.
Gotta do this. Come on. Don't expect me to be a pusher.
Player one.
The fight's now underway. This is Vicious with the play-by-play. Throws him down. Decides to go in with the target combo. Now they get pushed into the corner, where it's going to be very difficult to escape. Trip them
Mal pra
up.
caralho pra 2 estrelas, hein?
At this range, many attacks can connect if you stick something out. The neutral game is very important. Player one has used up all of their drive gauge. The drive gauge is completely empty, meaning their ability to block is also weak. That attack landed for a counter hit. They'll have to decide how to follow up. Combo with the target combo. Heading into the end game now. Oh, burnout triggered. They can't squander this punish counter, okay? Oh.
Tá jogando
Player
malzinho
one,
pra caralho pra
like a
2
thief in the
estrelas.
night. What else
Vai
can they get
tomar no
away
cu,
with?
hein?
Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Can't tech the throw. Player two chases them down. Quick dashing. Uses the gauge for a super.
Mal pra 2 estrelas.
Player two has the life lead. Can they use it? Closes the gap. Player one is in a pretty good situation with a meter advantage. Smart play with the throw. Smart play to stop the opponent there. Let's drive it back into it. Life lead is there, but still anyone's KO. This is the final round. Expect to see
Player one.
Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Sure you can? Zones with the fireball. What a parry! Both fighters crowns them from above. Ooh, what a smart blow. Looking for a chance. Flash anti-air. Reversal. Close range projectile. Impact counter.
Eu tomei na bunda, caralho.
Dragon Lash. Oh,
Eita, mandou remenências.
Uh-oh. This would really tip the scale.
Remenências.
Good presence of mind to pull the trigger. Dangerous range here. Solid anti-air. Target combo into more fuel to the fire. Cook them up. Come on now, let me hear you say it. Shinryu. Reppa. Amazing. Player one is mounting a comeback. Throws them. Both fighters are playing with a full deck of drive. They need to show their hand and do something. This is gonna hurt. They're in range. We gonna see a jump in? A gap? Hit the drive. They back down to recoup. This may be the burnout, but they may have a plan here. Player two can't use any drive move. Gotta play it safe. They didn't take the throw. Player 2 clinches the win! But that could have been anyone's game. No way we could have called that.
Player 1.
It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. Looking to follow up after that target combo. That combo did decent. Nice counter. Projectile to try and change the situation. Quarter makes it hard to escape. That'll be the setup here. What are they thinking here? Player 2 can't let their drive boost. They need to find a way to reset the situation. How much damage takes a big gamble and rips out a raw super. All right, what's coming up next? Player 2 turned this right around with that super. The damage is really piling up now. It's a good spot to use a super. Player 2 needs to hold out until the smart decision there. The chip damage was enough. Player 1 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with?
Player 1.
Immediate jumping. This round is so important. You can feel the intensity in the air. Quick dashing. Good job escaping that dangerous corner situation. Doesn't miss a beat. Breaks the block with a throw. Player 2 is working with a better game. What can they do with it? Zones with the fire. Gotta be careful not to whip at this range. Going in. Uses the target pump in there. Player 1 gained a hard-fought victory there.
Lembrar de sair. Sair eu vou te trucidar. Colocou entre irmão?
We currently have a player on a winning streak.
Dá o número pra ela, pô. Vai dar? Ah, o número dela. Como é que ela tem o teu número e tem o meu? Dá o número pra ela.
Now, find a new rival.
It's time to see what both fighters have in store for us today.
Gotta do this. Come on.
Time to play. Player 1.
The fight's now underway. This is Vicious with the play-by-play. This is a good range to test the opponent's reaction to fireballs. Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner. Still slugging it out here. Grabs him. The Hoo-Ha stalk to the brim. Look for them to turn up the heat now. Combo with the target combo. Nice. Sees the combo through and takes the round. Player 1 hits the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Absorb the hold your breath. Gotcha. Oh, burnout triggered. Big opportunity coming. Quick dashing. It's a good spot. Super.
X-Júnior. Ele fala X-Júnior. Chifrudo.
Gotta be careful not to whip at this range. Both sides burnout. Expect the tempo of the match to change. Life lead is there, but still anyone's game. Player took in with the crosser. Going in, raw super shifts him for the win.
X-Júnior.
Player 1 brings it home. Let's see if how is this rematch going to play out? Are we going to witness a blow-up here? We're finally ready to begin this long-awaited fight. Our players look primed and ready. Decides to go in with the target combo. Parries the attack and sticks the combo. Neither of them willing to back off. KO. Player 1 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Everything up until now, and everything from here on out, is so vital. He decides to buff up while they were right to be on guard there. Player 2 creates a good corner opportunity. Pops up. Hits him with a stopping block. Gets a risky puff in. Flashes him. Risky up-close scrap. Just goes for it at this range. Goes for the Sakai Fuhazan. Vintage jury. Player 1 is barely hanging in there, but can still mount a comeback. This could lead to some big damage. They can't squander this punish counter chance. Player dashes out the cage right there. Wait, what? Are they actually dead? Sit down and shut up! That amazing never say die attitude got them the win. Ooh, I dare you to find me a better match than that. Get up and tell him what's good.
Não dá pro tiro de novo, não dá. Ok. Alexa. Toma, Renzo, vai jogar? Por isso não, você fala que também falou que você não falar, não é possível que também fez isso. Porra, é essa? Ele acabou de falar agora.
Eu falei pra você no
Não,
vídeo.
sempre falo. Ele só vai
Para
jogar.
de piscar.
Mas eu falo, não, tem hora que eu falo que é pra deixar você jogar.
Não. Esse dia agora você fala, pai, posso jogar? Aí levanta a mãe.